What them bitches gotta say? I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gon' miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Vladimir, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the back thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off and never take off as a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world, I responded and called back. Oh Lord, and everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command in general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better hide the women, hide the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the system. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. On the slide that I know about is when I assemble the group with the slide on. Real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. Real, the bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got knives, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command in general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh. You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my nigga, yeah. that shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed an old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the Isupk, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed an old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side?
Yes, I
See
did.
the man reach out to God before he died?
Yes, I did.
I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for left. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile leg. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah. I was thuggin' with Lucky and that nigga left me for dead. Endure to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
Need I say more? October the 30th through November the 2nd. Come to Texas for the Down South Cookout. You ain't gonna wanna miss it.
Shalom, Israel. This year's Down South Cookout, hosted by Houston, is where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are welcome. We will have a variety of events going down in the South. You know what I'm saying? Like the General Muhammad scripture breakdown happening on Thursday, October 30th, along with games and karaoke, and even a movie night. So bring that buttery popcorn. We got on Friday, October 31st, we will have a community outreach, followed up with the nightlife. On Saturday, November 1st, we will be having a brunch, followed up with a day party, and a sisters event. That's right, we didn't forget about our sisters. And later that night, we'll have another nightlife for our brothers. And finally, what everybody has been waiting for, this Sunday, November 2nd, we'll be hosting the Down South Cookout at 7701 Belfort Ave. And after that, more Brotherhood in the nightlife. So bring your elders, bring your children, bring your babies, bring your friends, and bring everyone to the Down South Cookout.
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Shalom, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, taught on 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, and the Commander General Yohana. This is Killeen Brotherhood class. The name of the class is Band of Brothers. Since 1969, like I said, we've been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that they're all the people of the Bible. They're all God, Most High, God chosen people, man. You know what I mean? Your oppressor trying to turn the truth of God into a lie by embedding themselves as the chosen people of God. But here in ISUPK, man, we call out the hypocrisy. We call out the lies. You know what I'm saying? That we tell our Blacks and Spanish and American they are roaring people, man. They are chosen people. They are special people to the Most High, man. You know, just like the Most High just like you have favorites, you have favorite things in your life. The Most High has a favorite people. You know what I'm saying? And that's you, Black man, Hispanic man, every man. There's no man. You come from the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Jacob is the progenitor of us, our father. We come from the seed from Jacob. You know what I'm saying? So Esau is your oppressor. That's the white man. You know what I'm saying? And nowhere in the Bible that the Most High has chosen Esau, you know what I mean, as his chosen. I mean, you can't find that nowhere in the Bible. But I don't know why Christianity always want to teach that God love everybody. I mean, that's the doctrine they don't want to teach. Because nobody want to teach that God love everybody because it's a white man religion. Because all the atrocities they have done to Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, so they want to cover it up and say God love everybody. They want to use God's name in vain. They want to do that's all they're doing, to use God's name in vain to try to cover up their atrocities and the wicked things they have done to Black, Hispanic, Native Americans. That's all it is. Okay, now we all get along now, since I did rape and kill, I rape and unalive and hung your father, your grandmother, your aunt, your uncle, your mother. What do you call it? Buck, what it is? Buck breaking your father in front of you, buck breaking your grandpa in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That was your oppressor one. That's why they want to say God love everybody. So I didn't think God loved the Egyptians, right? When they try to cross the Red Sea and then they didn't make it across. Man. You know what I mean? So don't believe that false doctrine, man. Go ahead and give me I'm gonna show you all these religions, man. These religions are not of the Most High, man. The Most High doesn't deal. He don't deal with religion. That's a man-made thing, and it's a man-made thing made by who? It's made by your oppressor, right? It's made by your oppressor. They try to think they understand the Most High. They understand this Bible with their philosophies. You know what I'm saying? And you know, in the Bible, man, Romans 15:4, the Bible say, man, who was written aforetime was written for our learning, through patience and comfort, that these scriptures might have hope. So who was written aforetime was written for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's who it was written for. Just like you learn in grade school, you learn through elementary, you learn through high school. What do you learn? You learn about what? You learn about American what? Huh? You learn about what? You learn about American history, right? You learn about all the great things that they have done. What they assume they have done, but great things they assume they have done. You learn about the George Washingtons, Abraham Lincolns, the Andrew Jacksons in the world. Shit, I know your brother remember Paul Revere. I remember that story? The British are coming. You know what I'm saying? You learn about all those things. I mean, all the great things they have done. Then the picture they painted in grade school, man, we was We were savages on earth. We were savages in America. We couldn't read and write. Damn. Of course, you guys, we can't read and write. If you come into a land that we don't even speak in, we come from a land we spoke Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? And we wrote Hebrew. That's our language. That was our native tongue. So when you go to if I go to North Korea, I cannot read or write wherever they speak and write. Because I'm not from that land. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Give me show me that video, brother. It's on there with the picture. See the picture up there. I know that one at the top. That right there, you go to the. Hey, look at that. Y'all pay attention to the screen, man. Like this is I mean, I can't make this up, man. You see, this is what we are following. We are following the oppressor, man. These are the things they're putting in our head. These are the things that's drugging our community. This is the addiction that our blacks and Spanish and Native Americans are dealing with. We are dealing with this false doctrine that was given to us by the oppressor. It was forced on us by the sword. You know what I'm saying? We need to understand that, man. And we continue as our pastors and priests that's in our community, and they continue to preach this doctrine that the oppressor have given them. Continue to destroy our people. That's why our people, the Bible says our people suffer from a lack of knowledge. But here in the Isupk, man, we teach the truth that is in this Bible. Word for word. We don't deviate from this Bible, man. This Bible right here, man, is a holy Bible. Holy means separate, but this is a living Bible, man. That's a living Bible, man. There's no other book that's, you know what I mean, that's just living, that have prophecies that happen and it will happen. You know what I'm saying? There's no book out there. This book will build a nation, man. You know what I'm saying? This book right here, this Bible right here is our history. This word of God here, man, this word of God could change a man. It could change a woman, a sister that's black, Hispanic, Native American. It could get you out of that world. It could get you out of under the foot of your oppressor. This is what this Bible do for us, man. But us, we need to come together, man. We need to band together as brothers. That's what the name of the class is, band of brothers, man. When you think of band of brothers, everybody seen that movie? So, you know, it's a war movie, right? I think World War II, I think it was. And that's why, you know, when you band together as brothers, you know, man, you come against your enemy or you come against your oppressor, we need that strength. You know, you need that bindage, that unity. You need that to defend your oppressor, to defend your enemy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what you need. Go ahead and drop this name of the class. Say, man, name of the class, bro, is Band of Brothers. And we need, you know, as a nation, man, we need to come together, man, and under the Most High, man, follow these laws and commandments, and stop hating each other, unloving each other, and understand that the enemy is the white man that the Bible speaks of, the devil. There's no truth in them. They speak lies. You know what I'm saying? You see Donald Trump, he ran for president and promised so many things to our Isupk brothers, to our Hispanic brothers. He promised things. You know what I'm saying? And soon he get it off it, the first thing he started doing is deportation. He started sending he said they are criminals. He started sending them back to Mexico. But he, you know what I mean, then he gonna try to send, and then he gonna do ICE agents and try to, you know what I mean, try to, catch them and send them and deport them. And he was working class people, man, getting them off their jobs. They was in school, getting them out the classroom. You know what I'm saying? But you won't call them criminals. But what's about the white man? You don't deem them criminals? Right. Now we gonna go back in your history, all the atrocities, all the evil things and diabolical things and wicked things y'all have done. Go ahead, sir. You got something?
Like Salaki, if I could. Now, what's crazy is right after before he started sending ICE and mass deporting Hispanics, he started erasing Black, Hispanic, and Native American history, and that was his whole like. He got what inaugurated January 6th, and the night of January 6th, I think he spent all night. He was signing executive orders up until 2, 3, 4 in the morning, erasing our history. They started erasing, like you brought up World War II. He was erasing the contributions that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans made to you know what I mean, as World War II veterans, as military veterans. Right. So he's erasing your history, and now he's trying to deport Black, not only Hispanics, but Black people and Native Americans as well from America. Slacky, I just wanted to add that.
That's heavy what the brother's saying. Like, y'all gotta realize, man, it's no good in these people, man. It's like, especially you Black and Hispanic every American, man, and you getting on social media, on TikTok, whatever, and saying that Isupk brothers, Hispanic brothers deserve what they're getting. I'm gonna say that you a coward, man. You a coward, but you don't understand. Or you don't like. You have to be open-minded about things that your oppressor doing. You can't be in the box. You can't be in that square, man. You gotta think outside the square. If you think out the square, man, you're done. You think in the square, you're done. Why I say that? Because if they get the Hispanic brothers out the way, you mean they get the Hispanic brothers by being oppressed. They're being oppressed by them. Who you think is next? Black man? Who you think is next? You know what I'm saying? They're coming for us next. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand the history of our Hispanic brother, man. Through slavery, brother, Mexico was a safe haven for us. That was safe havens, man. That was safe haven for us, man. They help us get out the hands of our slave masters when the runaway slaves got away. They ran to the Isupk brothers, the Hispanic brothers, the Native Indian brothers. They were safe havens, man, for us. You have to know your history, man. If you don't know your history, you learn history from your oppressor, you're never gonna know your history. That's all you're gonna know is what they have accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that the things they have done to get you out of the things they have done that got you out of slavery. But you never got out of slavery. That's the point. You're still in slavery. Just because you walking, running around in society, go where you want to go, right? But you understand you're still in captivity. Why I say you're still in captivity? You know why you're still in captivity? Because spiritually you're in captivity. Because like I just said earlier, you are worshiping false gods, worshiping all these pagan holidays, right? Right? You say you belong to you belong Baptist, you Roman Catholic, all these dominations. You say that's what you belong to. You know what I'm saying? And who they belong? Who created those these religions? Your oppressor, the slave master. He still have you spiritually. He still have your mind in captivity. He still have your mind in slavery. That's Stockholm syndrome. I got a video. I'm gonna show me that. Give me that video, Bob Gashad. The one that way at the bottom. I ain't get a script yet. You know what I'm saying?
People that talk bad about me and be hating on white folks. Look at what white folks are doing in America and look at what y'all doing. Yeah, that's some stupid ones, but by and large, white folks doing better than you. White folks in America and look at what y'all doing.
Go ahead and play it, sir.
Hating on white folks. Look at what white folks are doing in America and look at what y'all doing. Yeah, that's some stupid ones, but by and large, white folks doing better than you. White folks' community safer than yours. I'm just kidding. I keep it 100. White people got a pretty significant track record of building this country.
That right there. All right, this man, that's what I'm saying, man. This what happens when you get doctrinized by your oppressor. You deem your oppressor your friend. You know what I mean? You think you're buddy. Now you get on you get on TikTok and social media and put down your fellow brother that you supposed to band together with, your fellow sister that you supposed to band together with. And this brother said, he said white people have an outstanding track record. Man, I don't know what word it was close to what he said. Great, what he said? Something like outstanding or great. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, outstanding, great record. Man, this brother, this one you say this brother is lost. He is confused. His looking glass is very, very, very foggy. I don't know what glass he's looking at. He need to clean it because he's not understanding. He don't understand like I said earlier, the atrocity that his people, that his grandmother, his grandfather have been through. But Bible show you. Like, give me that scripture, man. What else? I think remember the old days. You know, do 32:7. Yeah, 32:7. It's like it. Like, you know what I mean? Like he needs to remember the old days, man. This is biblical. There's a reason why you remember the old days, because you need to remember where you come from, the things and people you need to stay away from. That's why you need to remember the old days. Because certain traditions and holidays, holy holidays that you need to keep. Not the holidays that America, your oppressor, have given you. That's why you need to remember the old days. Because we need to teach our kids, we need to teach our sons, we need to teach our daughters from generation to generation the old ways. Teach them the holy days that the Most High have given us. Not the Christmas, not the Halloween that's about to come up in next week. Matter of fact, this week I think it is, whenever it is. The Easter. That's the American way. That's not the old way of the Most High. You got that, Bob Kashar?
Khan, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of Remember the days of the old.
Remember the days of what?
Remember the days of old.
Remember the days of old, man. This dude his name is Officer Tatum. He's not remembering the days of old.
Your track record ain't as big as the Civil War.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Man, he not remember the days of old, man. He's narrow-minded. That's what you call a narrow-minded man. He's narrow-minded, man. He only looking straight forward. He's not looking around him. He's not observing. He's not observing the oppressor. See, we think because the oppressor get us a slave. Well, I mean, slave is a job. Now we want to come buddy with him now. Oh, we are one. We are together now. Thank you, master. Thank you for the job. That's going back to being in captivity. Now I understand we have to work to survive, but you can maneuver around the earth, not have to be in buddy with your oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You can separate from your oppressor. You have to be buddy and join hand in hand with them. By separating from them is but what? It's not doing the things they do. Now the Bible says don't follow the ways of the heathen. And doing the things they do is what? Like I said earlier, following their religions, right? Following these pagan holidays, right? Partaking and hating your brother, right? Trying to sign up to be an ICE agent. That's how you separate. Don't sign up to be ICE agent. Don't follow in the ways. You know, we take it since that's just a promo, man. Your oppressor dude does. You know what I'm saying? That's a promo. They want to try to give, I think, what, $50,000 to sign up to be an ICE agent. If you a black and Hispanic Native American, that's not for you to sign up, man. Don't do the things your oppressor do, man. Why would you a Mexican, you Isupk brother? Why would you go and raise your people, man? Take the kids from their mother, right? And it was so diabolical. I think a couple of weeks ago, an ICE agent got arrested. I think for they can fact check me. I think for a DUI, whatever. Right. And as he getting put in the car, I didn't get put in the car, man. Guess what he told the trooper? Sorry. He said, what's about my shit? What's about my kid in the car? That's what he said. Right? He don't give empathy and he don't give sympathy, but now he asking for it. Now he asking for the sympathy and the empathy. How hypocritical is that? Right? You were doing the same thing to the Isupk, to our Mexican brothers. Now when it's turned around on you, you want somebody to feel empathy and sympathy for you. Come on now. Something ain't right. You got something to say?
If I could. Now, Salakia. Now, what's so heavy about everything that you just brought out is what Officer Tatum is saying. You're going to make blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do more crime. When you measure morality with money, because white people are only doing better than us because they got money, they got status, they got power. When you measure morality with money and status and power, you're going to force blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to do exactly what these people, because he basically, Officer Tatum is saying we should get like them. Right. They're doing better than us. So if we want to do better, we should be like them. And how did they get America? They robbed, they murdered, they unalived people, they sexually assaulted men, women, and children, and still doing it to this day. So by Officer Tatum saying those things, he's pushing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans further into what got us in captivity in the first place. So like you.
That's what he's saying. Cause they America, like his brother just said, America, your oppressor, they like the brother gave a class a couple months ago, about 6 months ago. He gave a class on a Monopoly board, right? And you in the Monopoly board, right? You ever seen a Monopoly board? They got properties all around the board, right? And when you play, man, when you play, man, you always trying to roll first. You gonna be the first one to roll. Why would you want to be the first one to roll? Right? Why you fight to be the first one to roll? You know why you fight to be the first one to roll? Because you get the first at the property. Right? That's why you try to be the first to roll. So you do the math. If we was enslaved 400 plus years, and your oppressor already has a 400 a year head start, right? I'm sure they're gonna be doing more. They're gonna be doing better than us as far as wealth and capital, because they have 400 years ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? And back what he was saying, what the brother was saying, he saying that he pushing the narrative that when we black and Hispanic and we see that, so we need to push to get to that status, right? We don't need to do that. So our fight is in the hands of the Most High, man. Right. We not gonna go unalive the oppressor. The Bible says the vengeance is the Lord's, man. We see that thinking, we gonna go out here, blacks and Hispanic, man, we should go out there and unalive someone, unalive the oppressor, unalive the white man. That's not what we trying to do. Because we know the vengeance is the Lord's, man. You understand? Like, and back with that, the disparity between the economics, bro. I say this, I think last week in the class. You know what I mean? Like a average black home income that comes in their houses. I think we run like $56,000 a year, right? And then your oppressor, man, his income, I think it's like 70. I think it's like $89,000 or almost $90,000 a year. Look at the disparity between the two. Man, you do the math, and you know the inflation, it go fast. The inflation go faster than what you get on the job. You know what I'm saying? You making $15 an hour if you're making that, but the inflation continue to go up. Your hourly wages doesn't keep up with the inflation. You know what I'm saying? So we got a disparity based on income. You know what I'm saying? We holding the same job, but your oppressor get more money. Then when it started getting late, when layoffs starting to happen, you know, we the last to get hired and the first to get fired. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nepotism. It's nepotism in America. It's old good old boy system. That's what you call it. The old good old boy system. You have an all corporation. I was in the military. I was in the military. And I'm telling you right now, it is a good old boy system. Good old boy system. If you watch NASCAR, you're gonna get promoted. If you watch NASCAR, you're gonna get promoted. Nigga, you watch basketball, you know it's a black man sport. You go around the table, you talking about basketball, you didn't get promoted. But you go around you sit around the table, you talk about NASCAR, you gonna make doggone general. Right. You know what I'm saying? Smoke that cigar, you know what I'm saying? And shoot it up with them and try to be old goody boy with them boys. And you try to be part of the good old boy system. You know what I mean? What they call that, man? Giving your soul to the devil or something? Yeah, you giving your soul to the devil. You said it as a sellout. That's what they call it. You're going to be a sellout. You know what I'm saying? Sly, you got something, sir?
If I could. Now, what you saying is so heavy because that's with anything.
Yeah.
Like that's with every system or every field that you can go into. I was working in the culinary field for a while before I came in the truth, and that's how you get promotions. Right. Whether you're in a corporate, whether you're in the culinary field, whether you're in the what is it, the you know what I mean, the trade, you know what I mean, whether you whatever field that you go into, if you go to what they do is they'll invite you, you know what I mean, you go to work and then they'll invite you out. And if you don't go out, then you not part of the you know what I mean, the group.
You're the black sheep.
Yeah, and then if you go out and then they get to doing LGBTQ activity, they get to doing drugs, they get to drinking heavy, and you like, nah, I'm not really with that. Then you X'd out from there. Right. Like, so it's the exact same thing. Or what you talking about, Salakia?
Give me let's go get in these scripture, man. Give me Psalms give me Psalms 133 and 1. I got a question. What is the definition of brotherhood? Like, is in no particular way, man, your own definition. Like, what is your definition of brotherhood? Like, to me, man, brotherhood to me, man, it's a covenant, it's like a bond. I mean, it's a bond rooted with love, sacrifice, and unity. Same thing, almost like, the band of brothers. So you have to have sacrifice, unity, you know what I mean? That's embedded in you, that you should have for your brother, man. That is brotherhood. That was the spirit of Christ, man. Christ was our big brother, man, our king. And that's what his spirit was, man. When he walked the earth, that's why he was trying to build unity. You know what I'm saying? He tried to bring both sticks together. Give me that slide. Hold that. Give me the both. I think Ezekiel. Ezekiel sticks. Give me that. Give me that. Hold that. Ezekiel. Ezekiel 37. Yeah, Ezekiel 37. Verse 19 through 22. I'll be read that Bible, Sean.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, and verse 19.
All right.
Say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim,
Right.
and the tribes of Israel his fellow.
Right.
And will-
It's like it. Yeah, he said he was, the in the land of Ephraim. Ephraim is that's our Hispanic brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's why man, that's why we teaching Isupk, man, these 12 tribes that this Bible belongs to us, Black, Hispanic, Native American. And the land of Ephraim, man, that's her Puerto Rican brothers, man. Go ahead, finna read Bible Gashah.
and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah.
With the stick of Judah, that's you, black man. That's what I'm saying. That's why we need to come together. That was the spirit of Most High, spirit of Christ too. You know what I'm saying? That he tried to put the stick together because the kingdom, the two kingdoms had divided. You know what I'm saying? So when Christ walked the earth, man, we was divided. We was scattered. That's why he charged his disciples to go out and gather the lost sheep of the tribe of Israel. That's what Christ came for. He came for his people. Christ came from the tribe of Judah. Right? He came from the tribe of Judah. He came for his people. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to get his people from being indoctrinated, you know what I mean, with these false gods. When we were following the ways of the Romans, we were following the ways of the Greeks. That's the thing we was doing. Just like as today, we following the way of America.
Right.
It's not new under the sun. But Christ came, he was the brother who was trying to fix it, trying to bring us together, showing the hypocrisy, showing the Roman hypocrisy, showing the Greeks hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? That's why now we picking out. That's why we pick up the sword, man. Pick up the sword and try to follow and finish try to finish the thing that Christ had deemed us to do. Preach and prophets of the Lord.
Right.
To bring the scattered people to get back together into the truth, into the Most High. Because we are scattered. Even though I got a brother that live on side of me, I got a Puerto Rican live on the other side of me. When I mean scattered, I mean we somehow scattered as far as the truth, as far as understanding the truth. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the truth, understanding that this doctrine in America is not in line with the truth, with the Most High. You know, they say in the Bible, I mean, it's like it in the churches, they say the law is done away with. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got brothers over here thinking it's okay to smoke weed. You know, that's why you think sisters think it's okay to sleep with multiple men. Because they try to make it nothing seem as known, as the known. That it's okay to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be righteous, man. You have to be righteous. And to be righteous, man, you got to follow the law. Right? You got to follow the law. Y'all follow American law. Right? You mean you follow American law? That's why I know this place is wicked and diabolical. How you got laws that trump? How you got laws that trump the Most High law? How you got laws that trump the Most High law? You know what? We know what law that is. Thou shalt know to go before me, and y'all continuously put other gods before the Most High. Cause y'all do it every day. Y'all about to do it next week. Right. Matter of fact, this week I think it is. But y'all claim to be Christians, followers of Christ. Right? I see more on that.
Even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand.
There'll be one stick. We're gonna band together at one stick. That's what we trying to do, man. We trying to bring blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans together in one stick. Because America is trying to divide us, man.
Right.
There's a brother, man, from Louisiana, man, it was Nakawan. Man, he has a song called Brotherhood is a Weapon. And that weapon is no weapon could be stronger than brotherhood. You can't be defeated when you have brotherhood. Your oppressor cannot defeat you when you have brotherhood. They can't take advantage of you when you have brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's true to understand these scriptures, man. Because right in the world, we only how we deal with each other, we get it from the oppressor. How we hate one another, we get it from the oppressor. Because you know why? Just like Austin Tatum said in that video, before the brother cut off, he about to say, "Look at the Civil War." Yeah, look at the Civil War. They was through a Civil War. Duh, dummy. That's dumb. You unaliving. I think it was brothers against
Like you
brothers.
talk bad.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, play it. Oh, brothers against brothers, fighting a cause so they could keep blacks, Hispanics, and Arab American bondage. That was the cause. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we get it from. We get it from an oppressor. It's years and years of watching them do things and how they maneuver and thinking it was right. You know what I'm saying? That's why we deal with each other the way we deal with each other. But you come into this truth, man, the Bible gonna tell you, man, when Matthew was 18:15, right? 15 the council. I'm gonna slide them. Yeah. 15, 18, yeah. Slide it. I'm a little old now. Yeah, 50, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It shows you how you deal with your brother. You have an art with your brother, you take that brother to counsel. Right. Man, you don't try to knock your brother on the side of the head with a 2x4, throw a brick at his head or pull out a weapon and try to unalive the brother. You go to that brother alone and you talk it out. Right. If you can't diffuse the situation, that's why you got other men. There's 2 or 3 witnesses. You know what I'm saying? That's why you go to him and get counsel. You figure the situation because the main thing of the process is what? It's to what? It's to gain the brother. Right. It's not to lose the brother. It's to gain the brother, man. That's why here, man. That's why your church, and all these different denominations, there's no accountability in those places. No one's being held accountable for their actions. Here in ISUPK, we hold brothers accountable. And we hold sisters accountable for their actions. It go both ways. It could go with brotherhood, it go with brotherhood. It either go with like the gentleman said before the class, even with your marriage, even with your real. With your daily life, you gotta go through counseling and deal with things. It's accountability. And you're not gonna find that in your Christian church. You know why? Because your Christian church, your pastors, your priests, they're the main corporates. They're the main corporates that's going on in the church. They're the main corporates. They're the main reason that why they're not getting along in the church. Why, they're sleeping with their deacon wife. You got the priests, your Catholic priests, or Roman Catholic priests, they're fooling around with the kids. Man, it's supposed to be a safe haven. When you go to the law house, man, it's supposed to be a safe haven. And that's all it is. That's Sodom and Gomorrah going on in them churches, man. That's all it is. You want a 304? You want a 304? You better go. You want to dig for a 304? Trust me, they are in the church. Right. They are in the church. They claim to be holy, but they are in the church. So like it. You got. I had you read Psalms 133.
The book of Psalms, chapter 133, verse 1. A song of degrees of David, behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Read it again.
A song of degrees of David, behold, how good and how pleasant is it for a brethren to dwell together in unity.
See, man, it's our brother David, man, King David. He said, how pleasant it is for our brothers to dwell together in unity. So he sees the big picture, man. He understanding the big picture as we being unified and come together, man. As right now in America, we at the bottom of society. We at the foot of society. And for us to be on top of society, man, to be on top, we have to come together. We have to dwell together and unified and come together. We can't be separating from each other. So we got some of us. Some of us. We all in this together. But some of us want to be joining hand in hand with our oppressor. Once they make it to the top, once they get into the politics and become congressmen and come whatever, councilmen, whatever, councilwomen or whatever they want to be, and when they get embedded into the oppressor, they're frowned upon. They're frowned upon where they came from. They're frowned upon their brother. They're frowned upon their sister. Tell them, and they want to use the same terminology that your oppressor used. Pick yourself up from the bootstraps. They will use those terminology, but they don't understand they came from dirt. You can't have that same mentality that your oppressor have. Speak the same lingo that your oppressor has. Just because you made it on top and got making six figures, you know what I'm saying? Then you will look down on your brother or on your sister as them being scumbags, as them being criminals, just like your oppressor sees them in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? But the brother just read, man, we had to come together and unify. Go ahead, drop down and give me 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. Baba Kashab.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord, Yahushua.
He said, I beseech you, brother. He's saying, I beseech you. Beseech, urge. I urge you, brother, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, Yahushua Mashiach, that you always speak the same thing. Like we should be always speaking the same thing. We should be all on one accord. We don't need to be speaking different things. We don't need to be in the chats, the chat rooms, saying that the law's done away with, saying that Christ is God, all these different doctrines. You know what I'm saying? We all should be speaking the same thing, man, on one accord. Understanding what this Bible is about, man. It's about trying to be perfect. Follow the law, tries to come in, just like your king was, your Yahushua, Jesus Christ, perfect. He came on earth to show us. He wanted earth to show us how the law could be done. He came to fulfill. To fulfill, he showed that fulfill means is doing. The spirit of the law. That's what he was showing us. Cause we was we were dying back. We were down and out. You know, we would sacrifice animals when we would sin. We would sacrifice animals. Knowing we were going to sin, we just sacrifice animal. You know what I'm saying? That was Christ. That's what Christ came and showed us, man. That he was the ultimate sacrifice. The Most High gave his only begotten son to us, man. We finna read that, Bob Gashad?
Another one, that ye all speak the same thing, right? And that there be no divisions among you.
There be no division among us, man. No division. No division. I mean, we don't need to be, like I said earlier, man. We don't need to be out here, you know what I mean, talking bad about each other. Be on, because your oppressor doing it. Why you adding fuel to the fire? You know what I'm saying? Your oppressor's already doing that to us. They control the airways. They control the social media. You know what I'm saying? They get on the airways. You know what I mean? Just for example, this how they undermine us and make us deem that we nothing good, or we savages or criminals, right? This is an example. Charlie Kirk just got on the live. He got on the live a couple months ago. Now Charlie Kirk said he said he would never be on. Like it was very slow, very low chance that he would be unalive by a white man. And he ate them words. Them words, he swallowed the words because soon after he said that a couple months ago, he got unalive by who? By a white man. But my point is, the man that unalived him, the story, I mean, came on the news, but they didn't go into his life. You know what I mean? They didn't drag his life, they didn't drag his story through the internet, through the media, through the airways. No, we didn't hear how bad a person he was, how bad a family he come from. You know what I mean? That he was living in the trailer park. You know what I'm saying? We didn't hear those things. You know why we didn't hear those things? Because the president controls the media. They control the airways. Now, like you know what I mean? I can't remember when it was I think it was a black man. I think it was a black who was Camelo when Camelo unalived the brother unalived them two white boys when they tried to bully him, right? They tried to bully him. He was standing his ground. He was, you know, man, there was two bullies. They was big boys. They had he's about 300 pounds over him. And, you know, man, he felt his life was threatened. But anyway, he unalived them. But they went back into Camelo. They went back into his family, talking about his family, talking about what kind of, you know, man, how they were living, how poor it was. I mean, I didn't even went back. I'm you know, exaggerating a little bit, but I didn't even went back to like to the kindergarten. Talking about he couldn't write the letter A. You know what I'm saying? Like they said they went all the way back to kindergarten talking about this man. You know what I'm saying? This is to show him how wicked that black man or Hispanic man could be. But that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie. Yeah, so yeah. That's just the way your, you know what I mean? Oh, jokes, but that's how your oppressor thinks of us, man. You black Hispanic every man. This is how your oppressor thinks of. They control the airways. It's not positive they're gonna say about us. You know what I mean? Just like that sister Charlie Kirk was talking about, you know, black women. There's a sister that's in I think she's a congressman, whatever. I think her name is Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, she's yeah, Dallas, yeah. You know, she had all kind of degrees. Man, she had a master's degree. She, you know what I mean? And she says all the time she has more degrees than a lot of her counterpartners, man, her colleagues. You know, Charlie Kirk, you know, he gets on there, he belittle her saying that, you know, man, even though she got all of these degrees, she still ain't nothing. She's still dumb and illiterate. That's the way your oppressor look at it. You know what I'm saying? But Charlie Kirk, he was a college dropout. How you gonna college dropout? Then you're gonna speak on someone that has a master's degree and she has have a doctorate degree. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna talk down on somebody you have the same qualities that than they have? You know what I'm saying? Is there any more on that, Bob Kashar?
Con on one con, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye perfectly join together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
Read that last part again. In the same mind.
In the same mind and in the same judgment.
Yeah, we gotta join together. Yeah, we gotta have the same mind and the same judgment, man. Cause we all gonna get judged together, black, Hispanic, Native American, because who the law was given to. You were chosen by the Most High. The law was given to Jacob, right. And we belongs to the seed of Jacob. The Most High doesn't give a damn about Esau, the white man. We all know his judgment. We all know his judgment is going to be. And it's not going to be pretty. Because we know why it's not going to be pretty? Because what he have done to the Most High's children. Like I said earlier, vengeance is the Lord. Is there any more on that, Bob Kashar? Give me Deuteronomy 20:81. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's imperative, man. You black, Hispanic, Native American, man. That's why you need to pick up this Bible, man. And you hearken to the voice of the Lord, man. It's important for you to pick up by and hearken to the voice of the Lord. Don't be listening to your oppressor, man. The oppressor ain't gonna tell you the truth. The truth is right here in this Bible, man. That's why we come here, man. We teach class Monday through Saturday. And man, you need to tune into your classes, man. So we not gonna do what your pastor does, give you a motivation speech. We not here for that, man. We gonna give you a straight cut. Man, that's what we call it. That's tough love. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bobby, get that good? You know what I'm saying? We give you that tough love. You know what I'm saying? We give it straight out the Bible, man. It's like, and we give it, you know, man, just the reality of the world. You know what I'm saying? That you need to see it in the eyes that, you know, not in the eyes of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read that, Bobby Gashad.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
To the what?
Thy God.
So we need to hearken diligently to the voice of the Lord, man. That's what we're not doing, man. We're not hearkening diligently to the voice of the Lord, man. It says in the scripture. If you hearken diligently and listen to the voice of the Lord, man, you won't be out here, man, doing wicked things like your oppressor is doing. You know what I'm saying? You won't be out here unaliving your brother, hating your brother. If you hearken diligently to the Lord, you'll be out here trying to build unity, try to band together their brothers, try to band together their sisters. You know what I'm saying? But we at Black and Hispanic in America, we is not hearkening diligently to the Lord, man. So read on, Bobby Gashad.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To do what?
All his commandments.
To do all his commandments. You know what I'm saying? I have to do something to do all his commandments, man. We need to do all his commandments. We need to strive for perfection, man. To be righteous, you gotta be perfect. Righteous is perfect, man. When you're righteous, you're gonna be perfect. Give me Proverbs 11 and 5.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way.
Like I said, the righteous of his perfect, like it. The righteous of the perfect shall direct his way. And you know what I mean? Christian church say, nah, man, you cannot, it's no one, you can never be perfect. You can't, there's no way imperfect. But if you're righteous, perfect is the way. You know what I'm saying? It's anybody in the Bible. That's the way. To be perfect, to be righteous. Righteous is the way to be perfect. So that's why a lot of want to. That's why a lot of Blacks and Hispanics, man. That's why we want to dwell in these churches, man, because they teach not all the commandments, right? The Bible said whoever teaches least of these commandments be the least of the kingdom of heaven. Why you gonna try to be the least of the kingdom of heaven? We are fighting to get crowns. We trying to fight to be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. We ain't fighting to be the least of the kingdom of heaven. So y'all pastors teaching that, man. He's dooming you he's dooming you, man. You know what I'm saying? He's teaching the least of the commandment. He's doing he creating you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, is there more in that Bible, Gashad?
The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Read it again.
The righteousness of the
like read from the
but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
You said, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Who is that? That's your Christian pastor, your priest, and your oppressor. They're gonna fall by their own wickedness. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. Get out of that stuff, man. Get out of that church, man. Get out of there and come into the ISUBK, man, and learn the truth, bro. Cause y'all go like we serve. Like I said, it's like y'all we serve, man. We serve the Most High, man. We serve the Most High every day. That's a lot of people. That's why you know what I mean. That's why we sometimes, man, like serving the Lord, man. We think serving the Lord is easy, man. Serving the Lord, this is a job. You have to fight. It's a fight daily, man. See Christianity, they don't require you to serve the Lord on Sunday. Only for Sunday service. You know what I'm saying? That's only for Sunday service. And then, you know what I mean? And then you know what I mean? Then y'all get what? Then your priest or your pastor give you a sermon. Ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. They give you that motivation and speech, right? And nothing to do with the Bible. And then y'all start playing, you know what I mean? Because in Christianity, you know, man, Christianity, they believe, man, it's a sin. They believe it's a sin, man. You go out in that club. And you go in that club, man. You can't go in the club. You a Christian. They say that's a sin. You know what I'm saying? But you in the ISUBK, man. That's what you got brothers in the club. We are fishermen. We are hunters. We try to fish our brothers or sisters wherever they at. See Christianity, they deem that's you cannot do that. You can't be seen in the club. But I come to understand, you know, man, I come to understand that the reason why, you know, a lot of them want to go to the club. You know how I figure that? You know how I come to the conclusion why they want to go to the club? You know why? We all came out of church, you know what I mean? Confession for the good for the soul. We all came out of church. I'm gonna tell you why they have this they have the desire to be in the club. Because every Sunday after service, it's like when the preacher preaches, after he's done preaching, what happens? You get that the preacher hit that cue, hit that one note, and then the organist plays and the piano start playing, and then the choir starts singing, right? When the choir starts singing, what happens in the audience? What happens in the congregation? People stand up and do what? They stand up and do what? They stand up and start dancing. They start dancing, running around the church, doing the stinky leg, doing the Roger Rabbit. You know what I mean? You got a bunch of old folks in there, so that's a bunch of old folk dances. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all know your new school don't know about the Roger Rabbit, and the Running Man. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. It's my old stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so that's what happened. So they just carry what they want to do in the club. They just carry it into the church. That's all it is. That's all it did. And think it's holy now. And after service done with, you know what they do? They go in the back of the church, and the pastor they got the sister and cook a pork chop. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna eating pork chops and all that. You know what I'm saying? All the unclean things. Got catfish in the back. You know what I'm saying? All the fish in the world, you want to pick catfish. Y'all understand, but like understand pig and catfish, they all pig, catfish, y'all understand you can catch catfish in the sewer. You could catch catfish in the sewer. They eating off your feces. And just remember that. Just think about that. And the only reason why the pig is on the farm is to eat the slop. Is to eat the leftovers. That's the only reason why they're on the farm. But we wonder around here why we got black and Hispanic everywhere, why we got the highest case of diabetes. Because the Most High deem you special and holy. You are separate from your oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You are not according to the Bible. You are not to live like that. You're not to be unclean. Eat unclean things. But y'all don't think like that, man. You're like, damn, why is it? Why is it we suffer from diabetes the most? But y'all, it don't come to your mind and come to the conclusion like, damn, maybe the Most High put that judgment on us. Maybe the Most High because we are chosen by Him, we are special by Him, and we're being disobedient. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the see. I understand. Y'all understand your oppressor reads the Bible too. See, y'all understand that your oppressor reads the Bible too, and he knows he's not gonna admit to it, but he knows who the chosen people of God is. That's why we say the white man's the Bible, the devil the Bible speak of. He knows who the chosen people are, and he gonna do his best to make sure that we gonna come together and and follow the Most High in the right way, being righteous and perfect. That's why he gonna give us these pork chops. That's why he gonna feed us crab, shrimp, and lobster. You go in the grocery store. That's the cheapest thing in the market. That's the cheapest thing in the grocery store. Is the pork chops. Why is it? Because you know why? He know Black, Hispanic, and every American's gonna buy it. Right? Bobby Kashar was what was that? Give me 1 John 3:16. Now we're gonna talk about love and sacrifice, man. Love and sacrifice for your brother and sacrifice for your brother, man. That's what we're gonna talk about next. We're gonna get into that, man, because we need to sacrifice and show love to our brother and our sister, man. We need it. No, man, we need it. We need to show it because we don't need to be getting it. We try to get it from an oppressor, man. We think the oppressor got love in them. There's no love in your oppressor, man. The only thing they're gonna try to do is try to squeeze every bit of blood and sweat out you. They're gonna work you 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? You only got enough time to get home, brush your teeth, take a shower, and get in the bed. You can't spend any family time. The only time you can spend is with them on their job, making money for them. You know what I'm saying? Is there any more in that? Go ahead and slap. I'm just trying to read that.
Con on the one con.
That's 1 John 3:16.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse, you said 16? Con, hereby perceive we the love of God, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren.
Hey, he said, read that again, Baba Kashar.
Hereby perceive we the love of God, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brethren.
Man, the Most High, I say, man, God, man, Christ, man, he laid down his life for us, man.
Right.
And we should pay the respect, man, by laying down our life for our brother. We should be out here bearing the burden of our brother.
Right.
We need to be helping our brother fight through this oppression. You know what I mean? Fighting through his lust.
Right.
Right? That's what we should be doing, man. Not discrediting our brother, not discrediting our sisters.
Right.
Turning our sisters to 304s. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Not trying to get our brothers into these gang affiliated gangs.
Right.
Where it's only set up to destroy and unalive that hate your brother. That's one thing I didn't understand about the gangs. You know what I mean? Why would you unalive a brother that they're doing the same thing you talk like you, dress like you, speak like you? You know what I'm saying? Why would you try to unalive him? But he's just like you. You look yourself in the mirror, that's him, that's you. Why are you trying to unalive a brother like that, man? See, the oppressor has what happened is that your oppressor, a lot of you talk to a lot of people in the world, they think that this book is the oppressor and is the oppressor book.
Right.
And that's where it goes wrong, yeah, because the preacher and the pastor, they don't have a sermon that on Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans is this Bible belongs to them. That this Bible is FUBU.
Right.
They don't teach that. It's not in their sermon. The FUBU, I mean, for us, by us. They don't come with a sermon that teaches that. You know what I'm saying? Especially especially these big mega churches. It's all about a dollar for them. Isn't it about saving a brother? Isn't it about saving a sister out of the world? It's all for them, it's all about how can I get a dollar from out your pocket? How can you help me get a jet? How can you help me get a billions? That's what's in their mind.
Right.
It ain't about how the sister, how does a young single sister or a brother just lost a job. How can I help you pay your light bill? Sister, how can I help you pay your water bill? Sister, how can I get school supplies for your kids? How can I have food and clothes drives? That we should be doing, helping the community. But it's no community helping in a Christian church.
Right.
It's all about the preacher, man. You worship, they worshiping man and more than God. You know what I'm saying? It's like about
Now, if I could preach what you're saying is heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what the scriptures say. You know, the world teaches that they say that money is the root of all evil, right? But the Bible says that the love of money is the root of it. Meaning what you saying is so spot on, priest, because the oppressor knew that if he could make you love money more than morality, he'll get you to do whatever he needs you to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're seeing now today. You got brothers across each other out for $30. They grew up with each other, you know what I'm saying, been in the sandbox with each other and cross each other out. We got sisters online showing their daggone behinds for a $3.99 monthly subscription. You know what I'm saying? And then get mad at me. And it's like, don't get mad at me. Did they get mad at the brother when the brother say, well, I got $40 for you. Well, you the subscription is $4.99. You know what I'm saying? Because the oppressor knew that if he could make you love the money, that you would negate or get rid of your morals. So like you.
Yeah, man, the love of money, man, is the root of all evil, man. And that we understand that. Because you know why we think as Black Hispanic American, man, everything because we cherish money. We think if we make the money, we have made it. They believe that we believe that we don't need God anymore. We don't need Jesus Christ anymore because we got the money. Man, this is a scripture in the Bible, man. Was a rich man, man. He's gonna be the least in the kingdom of heaven. Money can't buy you. Money can't buy you the kingdom of heaven, brother. I hope you understand. You got all the money in the world. You ain't gonna change the Most High mind. You can't pay him. You can't pay him off. As one man, you cannot pay off. You might can pay other people off. You ain't paying them off. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand. You know what I'm saying? If you Black and Hispanic every man, don't fall for the okie-doke, man. Man, don't have that love for money, man. Man, you get the money, but I'm saying no, you don't do it. Go, you man, be evil and try to, you know what I mean? Go and try, like your brother was saying, man, you unaliving your brother behind it. You backstabbing your brother behind it. Man, you selling drugs in the community just to hurting your community. You know what I mean? Cause you trying to get $1. You try to get that 100. How much it is? $150. How much Jordans is now? $150, $210. You try to get the new Jordans come out, them retros come out. You gonna try to go get them. So you gonna go sell dope to your auntie. You gonna sell dope to your friends, mom, friend, sister. Destroying your community. But yeah, build up your community, man. You're building your communities, man. It's about coming to the Lord, man. And be righteous and follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man, for the Most High. And you teach that into your community. You teach that to your kids. You teach that to your aunt or to your sister. That's how we change the community, man. You got something, Bobby Gashaw?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna add to what you're saying. It's like you brought out in the scripture earlier that join the two sticks together. Mm-hmm. Like we don't know we're a family, right? You understand? So we don't look at each other like this brother. Yeah, that's his granddad, that's my granddad. You know what I'm saying? That's my auntie, we don't look at each other like that, and because of it, that's why we just evil towards one another, hate one another, because we don't treat each other as a family and it's hard for us to lay down our life for our brother because we don't even think we family.
Right. Yeah, that's heavy because like that's what we don't know, man. Like we don't know, bro. Like you see, I don't understand. Like that's another thing your pastor doesn't teach, and your Christian pastors and all that in the church. They don't in their sermon. They don't teach who your brother is. You know, they think love your neighbor is Billy is Johnny that live on side of you that you don't trust that you don't even trust with your kids. You know what I'm saying? With the white man, with your oppressor. That's not your brother, man. Your brother, this is his blood. You ever heard that? You ever heard that coming up, man? Your parents used to tell you, blood is what? Blood is what? Thicker than what? Blood is thicker than the water. Y'all and Black, Hispanic, Native American, y'all, we are blood. And it's thicker than water. And water is your oppressor. So you need to care more about your brother and your sister than your oppressor. Slagger, go ahead, brother.
Now, what you just said just made me think of something that's on Netflix right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you see it's a Netflix special called The Perfect Next Door Neighbor. I don't know if you've seen that. It's on Netflix right now, and it's like a 4 episode series where this oppressor lady in her 60s or 70s, she used to call the cops on little black children that living in the neighborhood. Now this is like within a 2 to 3 apartment radius. She called the cop on the laws on them every day, and then I guess she's like started calling the kids like niggas and whatever the case may be. So the mom went to the door to try to, hey, listen, hey, what you out here doing? And the oppressive white lady shot her through the door. You know what I'm saying? In front of the children, unalived in front of her children. So for the Christians out there, is that the neighbor that you're supposed to love? Is that the one that you're supposed to give your love to and pour your love to? You understand? Like, it just makes no sense, man. They have no understanding of the Bible. It's like you.
That's heavy what he's saying, man. Cause y'all understand, man. But I know, I remember the days of old. You know what I'm saying? Like your oppressor used to walk around here, man. They used to walk around here, the KKK. They walk around here with these white thing over their head, these sheets over their head, right? They used to that. I mean, there was the doctors, they was the lawyers. You know what I'm saying? And they were supposed to be what? They were supposed to be Christians. You know what I'm saying? Your president, put like I'm saying, your president doesn't follow. They don't follow after God, man. Go ahead, drop that. Give me Go ahead, give me Psalms 10 and 4. Give me Psalms 10 and 4, man. This your person, man. They're wicked, man. There's no love. They use the word of God. They turn the word of God into a lie, man. They didn't use it as an advantage to try to, and they twist it. They twist it in their favor, try to make Black, Hispanic, and every American think they are not of God. They are not God chosen people. That's what they do, man. Go ahead, you got that, Bob Kashad?
Con on the one con. The book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance.
His character, his context. Let's get the definition first. I think his context. Give me a definition of context. Yeah, sure that. You can see that. But you better go. Yeah, Psalms 10. Psalms, you got 10 and yeah. Do you have definition?
Kind of one con. It says a person, facial expression, support, admit, accept, or possible. So like, make sure that's. Yeah, I did spell that right. Con.
Hey man, it's like the wicked through the pride of his countenance, man. His character, his demeanor. Right? Read Bible Kashaf and read.
Will not seek after God.
They would not seek after God. They would not seek after God. That's just dumb. They're not seeking after God. You know why they didn't seek that? You could see it in the world. You could see the wicked and diabolical things. If you follow after God, you wouldn't do those things. You claim that God loves everybody. Then where's the love? You supposed to be a Christian, a follower of Christ. Then where is the love? Read Bible, Kashan.
Con on one con. Will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts.
God is not in all his thoughts. Your presence doesn't, it's not in his thoughts to think of God when he do things. If you were thinking of God if he had a God in his thoughts before he make a decision, he wouldn't try to send Hispanic brothers and capture the Hispanic brothers and their kids and their fathers and take it away from them and try to deport them back to Mexico. If he thought about God. But they don't think about God. They don't think about God at all. They're just wicked. Any more on that, Bobby Kashan?
That was it.
Give me let's drop down. Let's go. You read let me see. Give me Proverbs. Give me Ecclesiastes. Give me Ecclesiastes 4, 9 and 10. Love the show.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 9. She shall give to thine head an ornament.
Ecclesiastes, like it.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 9. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor.
The Bible said 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was saying together, man. We had to come together. 2 are better than 1, man. When you doing work, when you're doing strenuous work, right? When you do a strenuous work, and it's a 2-man or 3-man job, all right? Sir, what is faster? Faster with 3 men or 1 man? Right? It's faster with 3. That's my point. That's why the Most High says 2 is better than 1. And we need it. That's why I say it's better when we come together. It's better for us than when we come together to fight against the oppressor. We can't do this alone, man. Right. We need to help with every Black, Hispanic, and every American. We need your help to fight this wicked and diabolical world. The Bible said the earth was given into the hands of the wickedness, the wicked. You know who's on top of the earth? I've been saying it all day in class, all day tonight. I've been saying it. That's your oppressor, the white man, the Bible speak of. They're on top of society. They're on top of the earth. The earth was given to the hands of the wicked. So you need to know that. You need to understand that. And you need to separate from that. You know what I'm saying? Is there any more on that, Bob Kashan?
Verse 10. For if thy fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Read that again from the top.
For if thy fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
See, one should. That's why I say it's 2 is better than 1. And you know what I mean? When you're doing a job, man, you're doing it by yourself. There's no one there to pick up the slack. There's no one to help you pick up the slack, to pick up the torch, to pick up the sword, to carry on this mission of the Most High. You know what I mean? To gather the lost sheep of the house of Israel. It takes more than 1 man to do this. It takes an army. We have to band together as brothers to fight the principalities of this world. Right. You know what I'm saying? Any more time? Any more on that? Yeah, you go finish reading it.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth.
He said, "Woe to him that's alone." When you alone, man, you are subject. You're subject to your oppressor. When you're alone, they gonna brainwash you. I mean, you see when the brother did post this video of Officer Tatum, this brother he's alone. That's why he speak the things he speak. Because he's not with other brothers to tell him what he's doing is wrong. He's alone, and your oppressor have gotten to his head. He's a puppet. The oppressor is using him as a puppet to destroy his own people. Right. We have many puppets in the world, but they don't see themselves as puppets. See, what they think is that they getting the upper hand. That they getting closer and closer to the oppressor. That the oppressor is going to give them a reward. They think the oppressor is going to give them a six-figure job. You know what I'm saying? They think the oppressor is not going to harm their family. But when they get down to blood thicker than the water, what the oppressor is going to do? They're going to use the same concept against them. Right. Blood is thicker than water. They're going to take care of their own before they take care of you. You have to think the same way. We have to think the same way. Black man, Hispanic man, every man. We have to think the same way, man. We have to take care of their own before we try to take care of anyone else. You've been seeing it for 100 years. Your oppressor have been taking care of their own, man. So your oppressor, they're willing to cause collateral damage just to destroy you, man. They're willing to unalive. They're willing to unalive or harm their own people just to ensure that you don't get. Just to ensure that you don't make it. You know what I mean? But what's that? What you know what I mean? Back in the day, man, you see what's going on. See the reason why they're deporting the reason why they deport the Hispanic brothers. You know what I mean? They see the oppressor. They don't want to be the minority. When we black and Spaniards never married, when we start gathering, when we start building our nation, and we start started to have more people, man, and produce more people, and they feel like they have a threat, they're gonna be the minority, and because they're the majority right now, it's a threat. That's why what's that lady named Sanger? Morgan Sanger. She was a wicked woman, very racist woman. That's why that was what Planned Parenthood. Because she forecast the way we were producing kids, black, Hispanic, every American, she forecast that whites gonna wind up being the minority. And black, Hispanic, every American gonna be majority in America. They could not let that happen. So that's why they came with the Planned Parenthood. You know what that is? Abortion clinics. That's where that come from. Now with that, this is Isupk Killeen, started at 1 West, 125th Street, of Harlem, New York, and the Commander General Johanna. Salam. Oh, yo, pass the class over to Officer 50, Atazah Gabor. Sound good. I got good ring.
This is the Isupk security announcements. We are the Isupk, start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and the sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandments, book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashara means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. The Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days, will be Sunday, December 14th, 2025, for 8 days. And that can be found in the book of Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. Remind Akim and Akwaf to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. This concludes the Isupk security announcement. Shalom.
Salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Modern Shabbat, Majin, Barak, Yahweh, Shemel, Shabbat, our swords, straight to sisters. Men of Israel, Modern Shabbat, Majin, Barak, Yahweh, Shemel, Shabbat, dismissed.
Need I say more? October the 30th through November the 2nd. Come to Texas for the Down South Cookout. You ain't gonna wanna miss it.
Shalom, Israel. This year's Down South Cookout, hosted by Houston, is where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are welcome. We will have a variety of events going down in the South. You know what I'm saying? Like the General Muhammad scripture breakdown happening on Thursday, October 30th, along with games and karaoke, and even a movie night. So bring that buttery popcorn. We got on Friday, October 31st, we will have a community outreach, followed up with the nightlife. On Saturday, November 1st, we will be having a brunch, followed up with a day party and a sisters event. That's right, we didn't forget about our sisters. And later that night, we'll have another light life for our brothers. And finally, what everybody has been waiting for, this Sunday, November 2nd, we'll be hosting the Down South Cookout at 7701 Belfort Ave. And after that, more Brotherhood in the nightlife. So bring your elders, bring your children, bring your babies, bring your friends, and bring everyone to the Down South Cookout.